North Bristol Advice Centre has been around for just over 31 years now, and the core of its services have been around giving local people welfare benefit and debt advice and support. So we were really keen to extend into other communities where there was more of a need for advice support, but clients either didn't know about our services or weren't able to access services. So rather than set up new projects in areas, we'd see if we could tie in with existing local projects, upskill their volunteers to enable that organisation to better support local people.
This is Kingsmeadow Community Flat. We're a small charity. A large proportion of the clients that come to Kingsmeadow are living in poverty, have mental health issues, and generally at crisis point and are really desperate for some sort of help.
Just didn't know where I was coming or going, basically. I was just rock bottom. The bailiffs come knocking at the door and they come in. They rip everything down, my household goods, basically. And they left and they kept on ringing and ringing.
For the past year, I've been volunteering with Kingsmeadow Community Flat, where there are so many people that have come to know that they are not aware of what benefit they can get or where they can go for advice.
We knew that a need was there, and we didn't know what way we were going to deal with it. And so Helen offered, through the NBAC service, to support our volunteers, train them up so that they were skilled and tooled to help the clients that were coming through the door.
We offer them training around an introduction to welfare benefits, and then we provide more in-depth training around the particular welfare benefit forms we're going to be asking those volunteers to complete.
I thought, I can help, but I'm not trained to do it. So yeah, and then the trainings were offered and there I was doing it.
We made an appointment and I was chatting to her for about an hour and I felt good after.
It's given me a lot of confidence because with the training I know now what I'm supposed to do. I know how I can help the client.
They just seem to know like what they're doing, basically. They've obviously read about it and learnt the way the government, I don't know how it all works from the top to the bottom.
We're getting a really good success rate from these applications that are getting submitted, and that's because they're getting checked thoroughly, and that's what NBAC have obviously provided.
We get ongoing support from North Bristol Advice Centre. We ask for advice, we refer clients to them, and when we help with clients with the PIP form, we send it to them and they give us the feedback on what we did right or what we did wrong, so we learn from that.
The support that the volunteer coordinator brings is much more than just the training and supervision of these volunteers, but actually looking forward and finding new volunteers to come on board.
Having a really close partnership, working relationship with a community organisation that's there in the community at grassroots has meant we can reach many more people in the community. Quite often the people that you think may benefit most are the ones that are least likely or least able to come forward and find out how to access services that are offered.
I looked at the forums and if it was me how I had to do it, I wouldn't have a clue because I struggle to read and write, a bit dyslexic, and she, step by step, she's helped me basically and got things rolling.
That's where we're making a difference. We're getting to people within their communities and we're seeing that there is a difference. We are contributing to making a change in those people's lives, which is great. That's what we're there for.
We know now that a client will come through with a crisis and we can deal with it, and we know what to do. We have the answers and we have the skills to assist them with applications. And the outcome is so much different, that actually this person was at crisis point and now they've moved forward and now their situation is so much better. And that's something that we didn't have before. Working with an organisation like NBAC, it's provided us with that kind of added, expertise, and I think the reputation of the organisation has grown, and we're seen in a different light now, and that's been really, really good for us.
With the trainings that I've got, I feel really confident with myself, and I'm looking forward in the future to get a job around the community, to be able to help people, to give back what I've actually learned.
They've been very, very good towards me. And other people, what I've seen people coming in and out.
We're really keen to roll this programme out across North Bristol, working with communities where we already have a presence. We'd like to be able to offer them people, communities, partners, another layer of advice support. With more funding, we'll be able to reach more people. We'll be able to develop those partnerships and bring more support into those areas for people most in need.
At the moment, I'm feeling pretty strong. I get my good days and I get my bad days, and lately it's been good days more than bad days at the moment, because I can see a goal at the end of it.